Okay, so your assignments, I'm just going to record all of their instructions now, but I'll send them out a little bit later, towards maybe closer to when they're due. Um, but I've already given you instructions for assignment 5, which was about your training and a little bit of motivation. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about assignment 6. So let's take a look at assignment 6, shall we? All right. So in this assignment, I'm pulling from the job attitudes and emotion lecture a bit. And throughout the lecture, you might have noticed that I talked quite a bit about people's turnover and intention to turnover. So this assignment is kind of going to focus in on that. Now, specifically the issue that I'm going to say your organization has is that a lot of people are quitting the organization. And you find that this is because they have a high degree of dissatisfaction, burnout, and a lack of work-life balance. So you're also going to pull a little bit from both attitudes and stress as you do this assignment. In order to fix this issue, you are supposed to come up with an intervention that includes at least 4 different ways that the organization can improve these issues. Consider how job satisfaction operates, and come up with recommendations that might help improve the satisfaction in the organization through either characteristics of the jobs, what's something the organization can do, characters of the individuals, maybe something for the workers, social factors, and also growth opportunities. So maybe talk about ways that your organization can provide more opportunity for the employees. You also find the organization's concerned that a factor in this might be related to incivility or bullying between the employees. So you also need to include a 5th recommendation that talks about how to reduce incidences of employees being negative to one another. So 4 recommendations to reduce issues of low job satisfaction and commitment, which include anything that you choose to come up with. This project's a little bit creative. Look through the slides, listen to the lecture. Anything that jumps out to you that you're like, I can think of a way to increase perceived organizational support or reduce stress and burnout. Try to just come up with a solution for that the organization can implement. And then finally, 1 way to reduce incivility and bullying between the employees. And you might also want to go back into the motivation stuff we talked about and think about how you can motivate employees to be good to one another. And why do you think, finally, just give a brief paragraph about why you think this will combat the overarching turnover problem. And this project, because it is more O-side, as you'll see, compared to the I-side projects, depending on the nature that you like to study or the way you like to work, the way your mind works, these may be more or less difficult for you compared to the I-side, because the I-side pretty much had very straightforward guidelines and kind of almost right answers of things you're supposed to put. But this one I want, you to take into account theories and ideas of how people's stress and emotions and motivations and all of these things work, and come up with your own ideas of how to improve it. And you can base it off things I said in the lecture, base it off things that are in the slides, but a lot of it's going to come from your own creativity and ideas, and basically just trying to boost employee morale. And you can even Google search and Google Scholar search and look up some things that companies are doing, and decide why you think those might be the best for you. So good luck on the project, and let me know if you have any questions.